It's Season 9. It's the AGL. It's the PUBG SQUADS League. After games 1, 2 and 3, we know how things stood. Now it's the time to have a look on how things stand after games 4, 5 and 6. And yes, there has been some movement. Last week, some of the new teams, some of the new guys on the scene, just finding their feet, really seeing how things lay. They now understand the complacency does not work. But let me tell you, their skills have been sharpened. And now they know what they're dealing with. And some of the new guys have made their way up the league table. Guys, this is the AGL highlights in league position show. And you come here for those very two reasons. Before we get to the league table to find out where your squads stand after games 1, 2, 3. And, of course, from Sunday's games 4, 5 and 6 First, we have a look at some of the action. The end game action. Let's see how the battles went down.
In the other direction. What's happening at the moment, though, as you can see there, that is the it must have been 0 because he's got a vector in his hand. He's a man that enjoys a vector and he can certainly use it. There's soft fishing. He's actually gone down as well. That's Dutch and Fish gone down. That's 2. I think they've definitely just got one left, though. That wasn't an instant. Yep, it's still Clown in the background. Probably well, Savage Patch, Extinction Gaming actually taken down Cuddles. Vendetta taking down the On-Head Sun boys. It looks like Clown is actually just coming through. Let's see how this is going to go down. Extinction Gaming doing themselves no harm whatsoever, but Fumsy has gone down. It's just Savage Patch that is left now. Savage Patch, though, has to take down Surgeon and Flinty. So let's have a look on how this is looking. He's done a little thirst. The blue has got to come in, though, so he does have to move. Savage Patch the first to move. I tell you what, that's a bit dangerous. He's shown his back, though. He has turned around in good time. He surely isn't going to take the two of them, and he has. I tell you what, Savage Patch with his back to the front door. Flinty and Surgeon both leave. I tell you what, though, he's going to have to get a first aid on pretty quickly. Is he going to get it on? And he does. And the blue is coming through and it's still moving. It may well just be too far away. Savage Patch just kind of come round now. Goober's gone down by the looks of it. Clown is just taking him through. And I tell you what, Hannibus, oh my goodness me, that by the looks of it was the Cheetah Gang looking out the window, waiting for the guys to come through. The Cheetah Gang, as normal, are just sitting there waiting for people to just come through. The blue zone was too much for the Extinction Gaming crew and they didn't go down to the opposition's bullets. What they did do, though, is go down to the strength of the blue. Hannibus taking down... taking it on your head, son, boys. The original gangsters, gamesters, I should say, again going down by the power of the blue. Looks like on your head, some boys have also gone down. All right. Simultaneously, but they are jumping in their wagon. Another yard team has gone down. RIP, just need to get Dontrix up. I'm sure he's just behind that tree at this given point in time. And it looks like the Cheetah guys, they've actually got 2 vehicles and 1 individual. But I think they're just going to go for a try. Team 17 there, though, being eliminated. Oh, the blue is just going to be too much. It's hurting them all. There you go. It's hurting them all. Piper's just taken down Nation. It's the Cheetah boys that have got, it looks like they've got the circle. 4 teams are still surviving. Ineffable Gaming looks as if they've gone down. The blue again too much, I guess. In fact, the blue just taking down Young King, Team Intellect, and Ineffable Gaming at the same time. So possibly see them. The blue, though, they are going to have to move a little bit forward. Looks like they're going to be using the car as a little bit of a defensive maneuver. The question is, are they going to blow it up? Gives themselves a little bit more time. Hams, it looks like they're going to sacrifice the life of Hams at this given moment in times. Both Dave and Kevin, I should say, just coming in for that second place. They're going to have to sit down pretty quickly, though, because they're just there in the open. Getting one shot. Hams has finally just gone down. They need some grenades. It's a 2 against 4. They've got the defense. It looks like it's going to be our RIP second. And Cheetah's coming in a first place scenario. Manitou, Hannibus, Vendetta, and Typhus coming round for the win. Let's see how he's going to do it. Kelvin maybe making a different maneuver. He's finished him off. Just lying in the grass there. I'm not sure what more he can do. It is moving through, though. He's going to have to do it relatively quickly. There you go. There you Here we've got ATR going up against the Milton Power Boys. ATR Hazy just taking down Havoc. Havoc has gone down. It looks like Erod is the one causing trouble, taking down Insane and Hazy. And I'll tell you what, Keezy is just down here. Erod just needs to be a little bit careful. There you go, taking down Fable as well. So you've got Erod from the Milton Power Boys. Insane is down, so all you've got there is Erod up against Keezy at the moment. It looks like Insane is finished. Hanley is there, so the question is, does he go for the thing and get done? I tell you what, it looks like he is. I tell you what, this is going to be awful. He didn't go and take that last kill. He went for the save and it cost him some points. Erod there from the Milton Power Boys being taken down by Keezy from ATR, that giving them that 8th position place. I thought he knew that Keezy was going to be there, but unfortunately went for the rescue, and that rescue has probably just caught them a few points. It looks like Fumsy's gone down again. So this is where the question is, do we have any grenades just coming through? We've still got 7 teams in the search. We've got On Your Head Some Boys, you've got the Cheaters, you've got Agile, you've got Extinction Gaming, you've got ATR, you've got the Dutch Experience, and his PUBG International squad. And of course in the middle there, just on his own, from First Class Gaming, we've got Joker just looking for some of those position points as we go through the circle, where the circle's gone in that warehouse. It looks like you've got the PUBG International team up against the remnants of ATR, and that remnants of ATR is no more. They go down. PUBG International team, Experience and Zeus having to build some points there, and at the same time Extinction Gaming, Ginger and Nate just having to come around. You've still got Goober and Zero and Buzz. At the same time you've got the On Your Head Some Boys just trying to make a move on the Cheetah Boys, but the Cheetah Boys just sitting in their warehouse just waiting for things to happen around them. Joker just having a little look. Come on Joker, put a grenade in there or something. Do something for me. Look, there you go. Venetic and Joker, that's the remnants of First Class Gaming, and they have just been finished. There you go. Buzz, Zero and Goobs just sitting and just waiting. Stevie and Bonehead still there, just having a little look. So Dutch Experience has gone down as well. Bonehead has now gone down. So you've just got Stevie from On Your Head Son. With Dutch Experience going down, you've just got Zeus from the PUBG International team, who has now, by the looks of it, with that grenade just been finished. Extinction Gaming is just on the side, and you've got Buzz and Zero. And I think Goob's just waiting. Where's this going to come through? And I tell you what, it's on Agile. And let's see if anyone does anything about the Cheetah Gang. Come on. We've still got these 4 teams. Cheetah Gang have to move outside their warehouse. They're running away with it at the moment. You've got Bonehead just needs it. Stevie has an opportunity to come in. Surely Zero, Goober and Buzz know where these boys are. You've got Nasty Nate and you've got Ginger Nate also on the other side. There you go, having a little bit of a shot there, taking a nice little piece out of Manitor at the same time. Bonehead finally being thirsted out, and the blue was just too much for Stevie. It was Zero that took down Stevie. These boys need to get ready, because here you go, Cheetahs are making their run forward. They're making their run forward, and the Agile squad are just on the other side of things. They're going to have to do something, but what's stopping them probably is the fact that you've got 2 from Extinction Gaming just on the other side of things. So they're just remnants. They're just looking after the back here. And whilst they're looking after the back, and so Extinction is just looking after the other side. There you go. Vendetta has gone down from the blue. Rampage is coming down. There you go. They're just trying to have a look. Are they allowed on this outskirts? I think they are at the moment. Goober's just coming round. It looks like Buzz has gone down though. Typhus is putting in grenade in. To see how this goes down. Still got these 3 teams. They're just there. Extinction could just cause a lot of trouble here for the Agile guys. The Agile guys will be wanting to take those Cheetahs down, take that 300 points. You've still got Nasty and Ginginator. What's the chances that these 2 teams are going to come together, giving the Cheetah Gang an opportunity just to jump in? Nate and Ginger just sitting there. They're trying to just wait until what happens. Here we've got our top 3. Really not sure what Manitor is shooting at there. Zero, Goobs and Buzz. There you got the smokers coming through. Tidus, Manitor and Hannibus just coming around for the Cheetah Gang. And Extinction Gaming just coming round now. He's about to be seen. Zero just going out at the wrong time. There you go. He's going to be thirsted out. He's going for the kill. Oh, Zero's going to be hit though. Buzz is going to go after Ginger Neighbor. I looked at it surely. Oh, Buzz has gone down. Buzz has gone down. Goober there. Let me see if we can get there. Goober takes him through, but oh my goodness me, it's just too much. Extinction Gaming and Goober just going up against each other. Agile and Extinction Gaming going after each other, leaving the cheaters just to come in and tidy things up. Oh, Davis jumped in. Davis jumped in and he's hurt himself. They're in a fight. There you go. Buzz is just going to thirst him out. There you go. He's got a little bit of time to do so, but that's going to be really difficult for Buzz now just to come out. It looks like it's it's just a cave entrance really. Buzz probably just going to go on the outside now. Dave just being finished off. Here we got we're going to have the RRP squad coming up against Ineffable Gaming relatively quickly. It'll be interesting to see the maneuver that IG make at this point in time. Buzz seems to be maneuvering himself to the other side at the same time, and he has to be a little bit careful. Look at that, the second entrance. It's going to be Buzz versus a Jesus scenario here. Here we go. It's going to be 1 versus 1. If Jesus turns around and has a little look, I think Buzz is just going after himself. Buzz has actually just moved away from RRP, but it looks as if he's got Ineffable Gaming surrounding him at this point in time, unless he's in that circle. So here we go. The cheater guys are just sitting relatively pretty once again. Here we've got the guys still from First Class Gaming and the original gangsters just sitting there, making sure what happens. And at the top there, you've got the 2 guys, Don Tricks and Kevin, from Rest in Peace, who are just sitting there allowing things to happen, just getting that heightened ground at this given point in time. Darth Koo seems to be the last from CU Esports. Doughboy Nation though. Doughboy Nation just coming around and just finishing him off. Yeah, it's just Savage Patch. It seems to be through, but at the moment it's the blue that's actually going to take him down. Savage Patch may have one up, but you know this circle bites. This circle bites, and if it doesn't, it looks like the Milta Power Boys are there ready to welcome you to the green grass. Is Alan just waiting there ready? He's not looking out the window. It looks like Savage Patch is going to get in. If he gets there, has anyone seen him? I'm not sure they have, but they just let him get away with that. And I tell you what, he may well have done, but it looks like Dan Lampard and the ATR groups might not let him do that. Ewad though, it looks like the Milta Power Boys are taking down ATR. Well, ATR actually trying to take down Savage Patch from Extinction Gaming while that happens. The man that actually the Milta Power Boys have missed and let get away with it. The circle, well, the circle's gone towards IG. Buzz still sitting there. I tell you what, we've got a team intellect. I want to see what these cheaters can do. 11 teams available. The cheaters, can they get another win? Surely someone's got to do something about these boys. They are away from the circle. They're going to have to take the battle. Making a move up. There's still 4 of them are still there. There we go. Team Intellect is just sitting it through. Looks like Attitude and ENC has gone down. Lifting seems to be making a bit of a flank. Does he know? Oh, Lifting's gone down. He's been third-partied. Bentley is still alive though. Looks like they're going to thirst him out. Lifting, ENC and Attitude is probably going to be thirsted out. It's just Bentley that's now there. Now the question is, what does Bentley do? Does Bentley just try and get away? Does he engage with the team? Buzz there, just taking down RIP. Buzz is going on fire. He's come out of that motion. He's taken down the entirety of the RIP. He's got IG though. IG are on this corner there. Is he going to be able to just get away with it? He may well have a little bit here that he can actually utilise as he moves on from that right-hand flank. Ineffable Gaming at the same time has seemed to be engaged. Look at that. Probably just having a little look on these cheater gang, just on this heightened space. Bentley doing whatever he can to keep it sort of moving forward. Buzz just getting himself into circle. Is he still in the blue? Goodness me, no, he's not in the blue, but he's got 36 seconds. He's on that small side. And I tell you what, the original gangsters only got Team Intellect, but they've got some of these boys behind them. First Class Gaming are actually making it happen. Bentley's gone down from Team Intellect, and unfortunately, they're going up a hill unnecessarily, number 1, but the Wiggly Wampers, or where the Wiggly Wampers, are coming through. Vendetta has gone down, Manitou has gone down. I tell you what, are they actually being taken down? 17 has gone through. Original Gamesters have actually come round. It looks as if they're going to have to do it. Buzz there just taking down Snow. At the same time, is the blue going to take it? PUBG's Mixer though coming round. Is he taking it down? Typhus, surely. Manitator, Venator. Typhus has gone down. It's just Hannibus. It's just Hannibus. Oh, is the cheaters going to finally go down? Surely the Milta Power Boys are going to shoot. Shoot, there you go. Team 1 has gone down to 6th place for the cheater gang. Finally. There you got the Milta Power Boys. Well done, Milta Power Boys. Havoc has gone down. They need to get their boy up. Buzz, though, has gone down. Goodness me, what a move by Buzz to get down into 5th position after the boys went down so early. Here we've got the First Class Gaming. First Class Gaming now just making a move. It's going to be First Class Gaming up against Ineffable Gaming. Ineffable Gaming everybody knows about. First Class Gaming, a trip from Germany. We don't know too much. Bison Banana there goes down. Joker's really making it happen. A rampage for him as they come forward. Is that Ineffable Gaming? That's Ineffable Gaming gone. First Class Gaming have made a move, and they seem to be making a move quite nicely together. They're colour coordinated in regard to their closest 3 teams. First Class Gaming, ATR and the Milter Power Boys. Havoc is back from hospital. He's feeling good. His lungs are full. We've got 3 teams. One team, ATR, were at the bottom of the league table. They won't be this week. And at the moment, he's going for a first, second or third. But it's just Dan Lampard that's available. And I tell you what, he's taken Hanley down. He didn't know he was there. He's gone down though. There you go. Team 19 have been eliminated. ATR are down, and we've got 2 teams left. Hanley has though been firsted out. You've got First Class Gaming looking at for their first victory in the AGL. You've got Alan and Havoc left. Alan and Havoc from the Milter Power Boys, who again a second place they'll be pleased with, but there's nothing to say they can't do it. If you look at the movement there between Lyra, Joker, Jones and Fanboy, they've got their little bit of movement. They're doing it right, and Alan's gone down there. It's just Havoc now, guys. Just Havoc. Let's see how this goes down. Havoc's on his own. It's a 4 against 1. Alan has been manoeuvred down. He's having a little look. He's in and out. He's having a little lean, and there you go. It was just too much. I'll tell you what, Lyra just taking it down. They have to be pleased with that.
So there we have it. 3 pretty crazy games, admittedly. Some of my camera work could have been somewhat better, but there we have it. Let's remind ourselves on those top 3. I tell you what, I could do some on the window. Let me just swap my scene. Let's go to the big place. Let's look at it in all its regard. There you go. So games 4, 5 and 6 commenced this gone Sunday. It's changed the league table. The top 3 in game 4 as follows. Team Intellect, Bentley and crew bring in their guns. Always seems to do well on air and Gale. Good few kill points there as well. Rest in peace. Well, they didn't rest in peace because for the vast majority of the competition they come up against, sweeping through, making things happen, and a good set of points for them. But is anyone surprised that Cheetah Gang from last season, reigning season 8 champions, last week getting a first and a third, and deciding to themselves, we're not going to play any goddamn differently. We like to sort of make our picnics, as it were, in our settlements. We travel by bus and we get to where we need to get going. But Cheetah Gang again coming in first. Was game 5 any different? Well, no, it wasn't at the top, but look at that. Extinction Gaming from a difficult beginning in games 1, 2 and 3. Their first week in the AGL coming in a nice, impressive third. As we saw there on Miramar, the coming together of Extinction Gaming and Agile, giving the Cheetah Gang, Typhus, Hannibus and crew the opportunity to jump things and really bring the game to its conclusion. But both Agile and Extinction doing what they could. But in the end, the Cheetah Gang coming round and taking a second 300 points for the week. Their 4th overall. Certainly, in the current climate of the AGL, the team to beat. And I tell you what, in Team 6, the new teams just keep on moving forward. Number 1, ATR. ATR, well, they were bottom of the table after games 1, 2 and 3. Are they bottom of the table now? God damn, I shouldn't think so after a very, very impressive 3rd place. Much better placement, really nice movement, and gun accuracy to boot. In 2nd place, the Milter Power Boys. Havoc is back. His Xbox has come from the hospital. It's back at home, and it was feeling good. In that last scenario on Sandhawk, all 4 from First Class Gaming, our boys from Germany, coming round a 4 against 1. A little bit too much for Havoc on that occasion, but in the end, after some nice movement as well, First Class Gaming getting their first win in their 6th game in the AGL. So big congratulations to you guys. It's very, very nice to have a squad from Germany competing in the AGL. What did they say to themselves? Well, sod the rest of Europe, sod the Americans. We're going to come into this game, we're going to get a win. And that's exactly what the guys did. But there you go. There's your top 3 games 4, 5 and 6. I guess what we really are here for is to find out where the league tables lie. And that's where we are going now. Let's have a look. 24 all the way up to 1. AGL, Season 9, Week 2, league table time. So here we are. It's time to have a look at the league positions. And I'm going to make you a little promise. And that promise is going to be that I'm going to try and move for this a little bit quicker than usual. I do understand I have a tendency to use this voice a little too much and drone on more than is always required. So let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's get on with it. And what we're going to do this week is start in 22nd. And 22nd is a team with Jugsy and Chrissy, two great boys, but in the end struggling a little bit with consistency through the actual roster. A team that I've spoken to over the week, and they'll very much be looking to bring a more steady ship into season 10, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do with this such. But with the 22nd and 19th and 16th and just one kill over games 4, 5 and 6 remain in 22nd. In 21st, SVG, Savage Gaming Deluxe, Gobble, however you want to call yourself. Sequin is what I like to call you, with Hyde, Asian, Baked Dingo and Typhoon. The problem here is that this is a team full of quality, and it hasn't really gone to plan. I know there were some words had after a 20th, 17th and 21st. With the quality that this team has, something quite difficult to take, but we know in the AGL, the reality is we have top teams. It's not just a case that you can just jump in, register and off you go. It's about the people, the gameplay, as much as just trying to bring the numbers up. We're about solidity, foundations and strength all the way through, but Savage Gaming will no doubt be disappointed with their current 21st position. CU Esports, Darth, Ruthless, Horrible Type, Schooly and Hydrax. Well, again, kind of similar, if you like, to games 1, 2 and 3. A 17th, a 14th and a 12th. Just one kill over the transition of the games. And I hope your chins stay up, and I hope you will continue with us for season 10, but 20th position at the moment. In 19th, we all know Quick and Crew, but in the end they had to play with 3 members of the team this week, and it showed with an 18th, 21st and 22nd, just the 2 kills, but at this current point in time, a 19th position for the Quicks Gaming community. 18th to Team Smoky. Team Smoky are a team that keep their chins up. They take it, they have some fun, and as long as they are smiling, as long as they are happy, as long as they're together, it does not matter. So the 18th, they'll still be smiling, they'll continue moving forward and evolving as a good esports team. In 17th, but I tell you what, they've raised up the table a little bit, and whilst Frame Banging did have a difficulty in that first game in 21st, came back with a couple of mid-table finishes with the 12th and the 13th, getting 6 kills. I tell you what, we actually saw during the actual live commentary that Frame Banging himself just getting fed up with things and taking a squad out and probably feeling much, much better thereafter. But currently in 17th, Serious Precision Gaming. I think it'd be interesting to see my brother in this team, man. Rocket! Get in there with Frame Banging in crew and see how things go down. Well, in 16th, BLK, a team with a big reputation. We've also their merchandise and supposed sponsors. But Assassin, Onvid, Hayes, and Pixel Princess and High Lord still struggling a little bit, considering the following that these guys have, with the 12th, 13th and 18th. Actually superseded, if you like. Not great positions for a BLK squad, but in the end getting a 9, 2 and 5. So what we're looking at there, you're looking at a 16 kill count, so plenty of points in that regard, with 560 points. BLK Red currently in 16th position. And the wiggity Wampus, I can't keep calling you original gamesters, the wiggity Wampus, it just comes off the tongue. But and all your different names, Cat, Plug, Smack, Jacob, Marine coming fourth. And I'll tell you what, not too bad. 2 pretty good results with the 6th and 7th in games 4 and 6 sandwich, though, with that bit of ham in the middle with the 20th position. And again, just the 4 kills per position points on the up, 640 points. So 80 points ahead of BLK Red in a 15th position. The original gamesters after 6 of 9 games of season 9 of the AGL, and raising up the table just that little bit from last position to 14th, so they might find themselves somewhat just below mid-table, but it's better than being at the foot of it, are Hazy and the ATR Gaming crew. And I tell you what, it looked as if things were going to continue from games 1, 2 and 3, where they got a 24th, a 15th and a 20th, and they started in game 4 in Erangel, my favourite personal map, with a 19th, but with a 7th things got better and continue to do so, with a 3rd place and a well-deserved third place for ATR Gaming in game 6. So currently in 14th position. Again, plenty, well, much better in terms of kills, getting themselves, 15 kills in total. Is that, yep, 15 kills in total, 705 points in 14th position. And I tell you what, you can see how close things go from this point in time, from that sort of mid to sort of 5th place at this position, because in Hawk Nation, just 5 points ahead of ATR Gaming, Flinty, Cuddle, Surgeon, Daft Logic and Famed actually didn't have as good a week as they had planned. I tell you what, one thing I'm going to add, that Flinty's stream is off the hook right now. Not only is she a lovely lady and a good looker to boot, the girl can play and she looks after her audience. So if you are looking at following a well-structured, really good stream that delivers on a constant basis, please go and see Flinty Hawk. She'll give you a caw. I can't do it as lovely as she can. In the end, 11th, 22nd, 19th, they won't be pleased. And one of the things that will have caught them out that I was a bit surprised on is that scenario that we had on Erringale where two of the guys just came out. I think it was actually, what was it? I think it was Surgeon and Hawk had the opposition's back to them in the blue, but didn't seem to be able to deal with the situation. 4 kills on the thing, 710 points, 13th position for the Hawk Nation. 12th place, well, On Your Head Son Boys. Now, the On Your Head Son Boys is a team that I play with actually, not just because I like to play with the teams, but I just play with the On Head Boys quite an amount. Bonehead and his girlfriend, and when I say Bonehead is a girlfriend, it's because usually when Bonehead's online, his girlfriend's on the phone at the same time, so we may as well get to know her too. Bonehead, Slip, Stevie, Orm, Upgrade and Ginger just making things happen. 12th place, are they pleased? I'm not sure they will be, if I'm honest. The 7th and the 4th, not too bad in those, just getting the 3 kills. Probably thought to themselves, do you know what, we're getting the position, but to get in that top 3, 4, 5, we need to get some kills. A little bit more aggressive, and unfortunately with a lack of loot, coming out with 0 kills in game 6 and a 14th position. 800 points for the guys. In 11th place, a team that's actually dropped 3 or 4 places after games 4, 5 and 6. Didn't get too much luck. I actually started the week quite nicely with a 9th and a 5th, but coming through in game 6 with a 20th position are the PUBG international team. Clown, Fish, Dutch, Toes, Never and Zeus. And I tell you what, a group of true gentlemen. These are really, really good guys. Played with each other for quite some time. We're talking in the years and years and years and years. But top-mannered, well-respected guys. What did they get? 3, 4, 5, 6 kills, 845 points. But if you look there, if you're looking for the 12th and 11th, 10th and 9th, the point scenario, just staying very, very close. So from that mid-table up to the higher echelons, it is certainly all to play for next week. But at the moment, the PUBG international team in 11th place, and in 10th place a team that just played with 3. Some late changes to the roster quite late on, bringing in Turbo and Doughboy. King bringing through with the 4th, 18th and 11th. Getting quite aggressive though, 8, 3 and 2 in the games, just going for the kills, having some fun with it, not taking the season too seriously, and just having some good fun with it. So 855 points and 10th position for the Young King crew. Team Admin, well, Team Admin currently in 9th place, just 10 points ahead of the Young King crew. Smitty, Rack, Liddy, Cod, Hercules and Teenager. I'll tell you what, Teenager, he was late on the roster as it goes, but he played actually quite well. If we think about what happened there at the beginning of Sandhog, I know from the highlights didn't show that, but he took out, I think, with the team 3 of the Agile team. If it wasn't for Buzz just coming round, that would have been a difficult scenario for the Agile team. But Teenager making a good impression, his first outing for Team Admin. 9th position currently after a 13th, 11th, 15th with, 11 kills over the 3 games, 865. So we get to the top 8, and in 8th position are the Milter Power Boys. As I've said in there, Havoc was back, did well to get that 2nd place in game 6, and that was complemented by an 8th as got through, but actually the week didn't start too well with a 15th position in the Milter Power Boys. Boys, if you're going to drop in Milter, if you're going to call yourselves after Milter, if Erringale is the map to go to, let's start improving our performance on Erringale, guys. Come on now. 8th and 2nd, love playing with these boys. Erod, Havoc, Alan Hanley, Futuristic and Susan Smith coming through with 8 kills over the duration. 1,045 points overall currently in 8th place. And I tell you what, one of 2 teams that really made a move up the league table, coming from 16th, I think actually it was 15th up to 7th, First Class Gaming. Fanboy, Santi, Lyra, Joker and Yosh coming through with a 16th. It didn't start too well for them. But then a 6th and a 1st coming through with an AGL chicken dinner. Oh, we know that's not easy to do. An AGL chicken dinner is something that, guys, you should be goddamn proud of. First Class Gaming, a welcome team from Germany, not too far from where we are in the UK, but very good indeed. Play with some wonderful movement, definitely a cohesive outfit. But I think they'll be much more pleased with their outing and sort of starting to get noticed a little bit from the other teams in the AGL. So First Class Gaming coming in with a 1st, and in that 1st getting South 13 kills, just 6 kills in the other games, but look at that, 285 points, kill points for the week, 470 points in your positions for week 2, bringing yourself up into 1045. So whilst you are on the same number of points in the Milter Power Boys, you get the heightened position because you get more kills over the game. So lovely play by First Class Gaming. Congrats to you guys. Now listen. I want to just mention RIP squad because you got Dave Hams and crew. Now listen, I'm not seeing many bad games from you guys. You started well with a 6th, 8th, 8th. A second, really nice start in Game 4, Week 2. But then a 16th and a 10th just bringing you down a little bit. But listen, you're getting consistent. Okay, you didn't get that many kills this week with 5 coming through, 75 in comparison, especially to last week. But listen, this is a team that I'm starting to notice as a team of consistency, of foundations, of respect within the team. And I think that is a key as you move forward. We've updated the logo just a little bit to give it a bit more cohesion. So another good performance by the RIP squad. So well done to Dave, Hams, Kevin, Wasted, Killshot and Dontrix moving forward. It was unfortunate you found yourself up against the Cheetah crew when they slightly had the circle but a more defendable position. I think that was a little bit earlier. So in 5th place, god damn, there was a move up the table. 22nd, 12th and 17th for Extinction Gaming in their first outing in the AGL through week 1, games 1, 2 and 3. But this position, this is where things can really change. So for some teams, an 8th and an 8th, okay, top half, but not too bad. But that 3rd in the middle really put their points up, 390 position points. And exactly the same as you can see to my right here, or my left, however you're looking at the screen, with 7, 9 and 10. 390 position points. You're talking there 26 kills over the 3 games. Much better, and they're happier for it. So now we're looking at gameplay equaling that beautiful logo up there, moving themselves from what, 16th, 17th position after week 1 all the way up to 5th. God damn. But don't get too excited, Extinction Boys. Savage Patch, you played a Stormer this week. Princess, Gingernator, Mondo, Nasty and Fumsy. Because if you look down, you've got 1,060 points. Very good indeed. Good rescue this week. Down to 5 points in front of RIP. 15 points ahead of First Class Gaming and Milter Powerboy. So on here, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th separated by just 15 points. 15 points, of course, equaling just 1 kill. And I tell you now, there is a jump. We're going to move on from this one. Our top 4. If we think about it, let's have a look. 1,060 points up to 5th place. 1,390, a bit of a jump there to Ineffable Gaming. Yes, you can see all 4, but we'll get there. Ineffable Gaming are Season 7 champions, a team that continues to build its reputation. PUBG's Hibby, Spicy, Immortal, Snow and Matt coming through. A little bit of a difficult scenario in Game 5 with that 15th, but that 5th and 4th really is pretty unusual not to see Ineffable Gaming on our top 3 podium for any of the games, but in the end getting 9 kills over the duration. A difficult Game 5, but coming through with 1,390 points. Actually, it's just not Ineffable Gaming in that scenario, because if you look at 3rd position, exactly the same point scenario, 1,390, and it's our Season 5 champions. I tell you what, you just cannot get rid of Team Intellect. Bentley, because Bentley lifting ENC Hatitude. I think that was the 4 this week with a 3rd, 9th and 9th. And that 9th and 9th wouldn't have pleased me. I love these guys because they just take it on the chin. 3rd place, very nice on AGL in Game 4. And they got few kills as well. What, 9, 8, 14. That's going to give them, what, 21 kills, 315 points, 1,390. Again in 3rd position because of kill scenario. So there you have it. This is where the jumps happen. It's not just 1 jump because it's 2. On 1,390 points, you've got Team Intellect. And in 2nd place, you've got Agile. And if you look from these Team 4 for the new guys out there, these 4 here are often in the top 4, 5 and 6 teams that I've played with over the last year or so. Not so much the Cheetah game. But if you look at Agile, Goobs, Chomp, Zero and Buzz this week, what do we have? We had a 10th, a 2nd and a 5th. That 10th position would have been a bit disappointing, but if you remember that circle, god damn, that circle went down quickly. In 2nd place, that didn't go always to plan, but on that Miramar scenario, got caught out playing against the Extinction Boys for the Cheetah, who are currently on the top of the table coming round, and a 5th position on Sandhawk as well. So a 10th, a 2nd and a 5th, 440 position points, but still seemingly somewhat aggressive with an 8th, 6th and 6th. An 8, 6 and 6, so 12, 20 kills, so 300 points, 795 for your running total on your kill points. Remember, there is a prize for the most aggressive team, or that team with $25 coming through, 1,780 points. So a half decent lead there. What have you got? You've got a 390 point lead on Team Intellect, but I tell you what, you've got a challenge at Agile. Goober, Chomp, Zero and Buzz, well done this week Always good to see the boys play. Chomps, I've got to add, whilst I was doing the video and bringing the highlights together, you're looking funky. I'm used to Goober being the one in some crazy double denim or purple leather trousers, but Chompster coming through with a beautiful multicolored outfit. So good job on you. And there we go. So in first place, it will not be a surprise to anyone after 2 first places in week 2. And that's after 2 first places, 2 chicken dinners, 2 AGL chicken dinners. In week 1, we have the Cheetah Boys. So Typhus, Hannibus, Manitor, Vendetta, Ben, and crew coming through. So what do you get? A first, and then a 6th. That's giving you 730, so 1,520 position points overall. In terms of kill count, well, things were looking pretty strong here. In fact, you're pretty much catching up Agile for that special prize for the most aggressive team. 14, 9, and 6. So what's that? 23 plus 6, so 29 kills, 435, 780 points, a total of 2,300. So in that, you're looking at a lead of what, 520 points. 520 points, guys. Something's going to have to go wrong. Wow. So well done to the Cheetah gang. You do play strategically, but well deserved. 4 first places, a 3rd and a 6th over the first 6 games. Congratulations to Typhus and crew for keeping things flowing forward. Do seem to be in the right position at the right time when required. So the Cheetah gang currently leading the way. That there is your league table. I know you can't see it, but that's how it currently looks. Guys, there we have it. We've had a look at some end game action. We have looked through the league table, and this coming Sunday we have the final games of season 9 to find out if anybody is going to be able to take over this Cheetah gang and take over number 1 spot. Until then, I guess that's all I have to say. So this Sunday coming, welcome. I'll introduce you all in the stream and we'll go from there. It's been a good 6 games so far. Gladly this week we had some of that end game action to show you. But listen, that's all I've got to say. There's your league table. Stay happy, stay safe. Best to you all and your families. This is Truth. This is the Agile Gaming League. I'll see you all very, very soon.